I'm inside and I saw Plan 9 from Outer Space. It is directed by Ed Wood, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by Patreon. If you like a fast track a movie review, you can do that. Patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. I've also reviewed, what is that movie called? Ed Wood. I've also reviewed Ed Wood. The movie starts, we're seeing a bunch of flying saucers in the air, and also this is a drama too. Flying saucers, that's weird and wacky. What are these flying saucers doing here? And this movie already is structured in a way, and it's like, oh, well, this is happening. And it's like jumping in between like cutting points or points of dialogue or whatever. It's cutting between those points, and it's like, okay, I get it. I like the idea of this movie. The execution, immediately I'm like, could use some work. Like, if I was immersed within a world and we're just seeing a bunch of alien guys just coming in and they're resurrecting the dead, and also humans, whatever they're doing is going to cause humanity and the universe to explode. Oh yeah, because they're making explosives, they're dealing with things that they don't quite understand. So, you know, I get it. I like the acting. I really like knowing that Ed Wood just does like a bunch of one takes, and he's like, all right, film. And then the actors just do their thing, and then it's like, all right, next scene, and it's like, okay. So this is like the first thing that they do. I don't know if there's any like thing that he changed about his directing style. When he did Plan 9 from Outer Space, let me know in the comments if you know any behind the scenes on this movie, except for Ed Wood. I've watched and reviewed Ed Wood. If you haven't seen that movie review, look, I ain't gonna lie. This movie is a little bit confusing, but having to use my head so much, I actually enjoyed it, because we have Bela Lugosi, that guy. Yeah, he's just chilling on this porch of a house, and he's like, yeah, oh wow, my wife is dead now. Time for me to die, or at least that's how I interpreted it. And then with the aliens coming to Earth, he gets resurrected because he's also dead, and now it's not Bela Lugosi. Only know this because of Ed Wood. It's a guy covering his face. He's like, ooh. And I'm like, fun. I like that. Big fan of that. I also really like the part where we're having the aliens explain stuff to the people of the world. So we got like this police officer man, and I'm like, why'd you bring your wife? Whatever, who cares? Anyway, no, don't break my jacket, I just got it new. Dang it, bad branch. Anyway, so we have this police officer man and his wife, who knows why he brought him. There's probably a detail that I missed, but like, this movie's confusing. It's hard for me to keep up with it. So we have these two pals, and also like a police officer. Oh, it was a lieutenant and a chick friend, and then the police officer, and they get yoinked by the aliens, and then the aliens be like, yo, you better promise not to do this very destructive thing that we're telling you about it now, even though you don't know what it is, like, you don't understand what it is at all. But let me tell you the name, what it's based off of. So like, the scientists, if you were to tell the scientists about this theory, they could like go towards that future. I don't know why the aliens are telling the humans this. Like, if you keep going with your explosives, the world will die. And this ending is confusing. I'm not exactly sure what the heck I just saw. I also really like the point where we have the aliens are like, oh yeah, we're better than you because you're smarter, ha ha ha. But then like, they're able to get caught off guard so much that they get tackled by human fellows, and then they have this little control ray that's turned off. And then they're not able to control anything no more. They're not able to raise the dead. Wow. What is the... Okay, this movie has so many questions. I like the concept a lot, but like... So this is plan 9? What are the other plans? What are plans 1 through 8? Or like 10 through whatever, how many plans there are in this universe. I want that fleshed out. I also want more knowledge on what they were planning on doing with raising the dead. Like, why? Why are they raising the dead? And now we're pivoting like halfway through the movie from the raising the dead plot to that the aliens are telling the humans to stop creating explosives. Oh my goodness. Weird. Anyway, this movie confused me more than anything. If I felt like angrier towards this movie, I think that I would be acting more angry. But, you know, I just really like the idea. Just, the execution's not all the way there. There could be things that could be fleshed out, but overall, if there was like more details put into the movie, or maybe like you could take like one concept and flesh it out, and that could be a movie, and then like a sequel could be like the concept that you fleshed out plus a little bit more. You could add a little bit more. You know, it could, but like, you know, Ed Wood didn't really get that many chances in Hollywood, and so he took whatever he could. He put all the ideas in, and I like the heart of this movie. This movie has heart. I like the idea, and I don't know. I also noticed, you want to know what I noticed? Values are important, and Ed Wood doesn't really know how to use them very well. Or at least, I don't know who is the director of cinematography or the light person in this production, but whoever they are, whatever, it just looks like there's not enough light. I mean, there's purposely, like, there's characters that wear like white and they're in a dark environment. That makes sense. But like, I feel like it could have been better in like photography, looking cool, the aesthetics, making the aesthetics better, adding more light, and like adding more light to the characters, making them really stand out in the dark forest. So it's like, oh, they're in the unknown. They don't quite understand what's going on. Whoo, they don't know what's going to happen yet. So, you know, that's one improvement that I could contribute to this movie. That's just an idea. So let me know whatever other ideas you have to improve this movie. What do you think of this movie? What was your first exposure to this movie? Tell me all about your memories relating to Plan 9 from Outer Space in the comments below. You know, I gotta give this movie like a solid, I don't know, it's like a 4.5. You know, it's all right. I like the heart. The idea is good. Could use some fleshing out, and the technical stuff wasn't quite there, but you know, I like the idea. 4.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 deals at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews, so you can go here. And until next time, in Salad, I see you later, my Sal Croutons, big bits. Oh wow, there's some dead guys in the forest. You know what that means? It's time to go towards them, actually. Oh man, these leaves look cool. They're really yellow. Wow. Oh wow, I can't believe it. I found a dead guy. He's chilling. Get it? Because he's dead and he's cold. Aha, got him. That's how it works. Ba-doom. Now I'm next to a swamp. Just like in like this one movie, in Plan 9 from Outer Space, they were also in a swamp. I didn't realize how close I was to a swamp.